going to be on burns. There are 3 degrees to burns. There can be more, but the most common way to assess this is first, second, and third degree burns. First degree is the least serious. It only goes through the epidermis. It does not get into the dermis, and we've all had a first degree burn of some sort where there's localized redness, swelling, and pain. Second degree burns then go through the epidermis into the upper regions of the dermis and have all the same symptoms as a first degree burn, but this is where we start to develop blisters. So if a blister is developed, then you have a second degree burn. Third degree burns are very serious because they go through the entire thickness. So they go through the epidermis all the way through the dermis and sometimes into the hypodermis layer. And what happens in a third degree burn is they can look different. You can see the different colors that they can be, but there is no initial edema, which means swelling due to fluid accumulation or pain, and it just is initial pain since the nerve endings are destroyed at this level. When somebody is brought to a burn unit or the emergency room, they're going to estimate the severity of the burns, and they do so by looking at percentages of burns on the body. So they are considered critical if 25% of the body has second degree burns, 10% of the body has third degree burns, or if there are third degree burns on the face, hands, or feet. This diagram is a diagram of the rule of nines, which is showing how they determine the percentages of the body. So each part of the body is broken up into percentages, and then they add up all of the different parts of the body and determine if they are critical through the rule of nines. Now, when we were in the womb, our skin had a couple of different things included on it. The first is called lanugo, which is a coating of delicate hairs, and this is for added warmth in the body. A lot of kids will be born, or babies will be born with this little downy coat, but it will eventually, most of the time, it will eventually fall out. The next is called vernix caseosa, and that is this very thick, white, kind of goopy layer of sebum, which is oil secreted by sebaceous glands that protects the skin of the fetus, because the fetus is underwater and our skin is not fully waterproof. So this helps the skin be more waterproof in the womb. And then as we're growing up and going through, our adolescence to adult time, the skin can become oilier, acne may appear during puberty, and then finally when you age to around 30, you will start to show maybe some wrinkles and some cumulative effects of the environment. And then scaling and dermatitis can become more common. And I just want you guys to know itis always means inflammation of, and so this is inflammation of the dermis. And then finally, when you get to become much older, things always slow down as you age. Your metabolism slows down, etc. And so the division of your stratum basale starts to slow, and your skin can become much thinner. You might have noticed this maybe with grandparents. Their skin will split a little bit easier than when they were younger. Your skin can become dry and itchy. The fat layer, that adipose tissue layer, diminishes, which causes older people to be more intolerant of cold. You can have decreased elasticity so that the skin does not snap back into place, and it can lead to wrinkles. And then you can also have a decreased number of melanocytes, that melanin that's going to protect the nucleus, and Langerhans cells that can cause an increase in the risk of skin cancer.